Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. No, Continuum Shift Extend. I had it right the first time. In the previous episode, we had gone and done Relius's gag ending, which was quite enjoyable, honestly. But in this episode, we're going to swing things around and head towards the bad ending. Strap in, though. It's going to be quite the long ride. So if you'd like to see, leave a like down below. Comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it. And share with your friends so they can, join in on this adventure. Let's get started, shall we? Relius makes his way to the business district amid the lower levels of Suzie. The object for which he's looking for should be nearby, but it's nowhere in sight. I could have sworn it was right around here.
The sea there. It's rather dense in this area.
His brain is playing host to more incoming data than usual, and having to sort the wheat from the chaff is a waste of his cognitive abilities. Relius recognizes his flaw but can do nothing about it. He's a man who has seen and experienced much in his lifetime. Having too much to think about is a problem hardly worth raising an eyebrow over. As his eyes skim the area, a particular building catches Relius's attention.
And voila.
Now, because I already saved, I've done this recording like 5 times already. The museum displays the fossils of dinosaurs, the undisputed rulers of the planet in ages past. Relius stops at an area that's slightly more spacious than those around it, in front of a particularly large fossil. He's found what he's been looking for.
Who's there? You're an imitation phenomena weapon, yes? Kokinoe's fingerprints are all over you. And you're the Beastkin. Makoto Nania, is it? You're...
Damn it, Relius.
It's been far too long, Kokinoe. So you're Relius Clover?
Colonel, what are you doing here?
Stand back, miss.
Taker assumes a fighting stance, but Relius continues to appraise him as though he's some rare insect.
This creature seems rather composed, but deep within its heart, I sense... ah, yes, rage.
A natural enough response, as Taker's in the presence of the man that all but slaughtered his entire team a while back. Taker's fists clench even tighter. He hunkers down, ready to spring into action. Vengeance flickers in his eyes. Relius stares at Taker. He doesn't speak, doesn't blink.
Stand down, Taker.
Kokinoe's orders cut through the deadly silence.
This man is a menace, Kokinoe. Taking him out here and now is doing the world a favor.
He's too dangerous. Just get the hell out of there. Now! Don't make me say it again!
Roger. Disengaging.
If you think I'm letting you waltz on home, you're very much mistaken.
Interesting little pose there you got there, Relius. Little cocky. Relius never had a chance to complete his threat, for a large magical circle appears directly in his path.
Teleportation! Splendid! What fancies will the circle yield this time?
The little girl shimmers into being.
Oh.
Teleportation complete. Activating. Zero margin of error from intended destination.
It's Lambda again. We only saw her once before, and that was back in Ragna's story.
Appear to be number 11, but you're different somehow. You're no mere phenomena weapon imitation.
Target detected. Confirming directive. Now switching to combat mode.
There's no magic afoot, as far as I can sense, but it's very stable, very solidly built.
Ah! Hands off, pal! I'm not that kind of girl!
Stop squirming! We need to get the hell out of here!
Relius catches Tager and Makoto's hasty retreat out of the corner of his eye, but he can't be bothered to care. All other stimuli are but mere distractions compared to the girl standing before him.
What a curious being you've cobbled together, Kokonoe.
Yes.
Comes complete with an idea engine. Not that that term means anything to you. Lambda, neutralize this lost soul with extreme prejudice.
Command received. Commencing termination.
I was intending to test this out on that other simulacrum of yours, but this should prove equally interesting.
So we finally get to fight with Relius. Alright then.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Party.
Counter.
Losasso, strike your fancy.
Counter.
Strike your fancy. Strike
Right,
your fancy.
okay, so this is Ignis then, if I'm not mistaken.
Systems activated.
Strike your fancy.
Error.
Enjoy. Monos.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to fix this again.
Enjoy. Monos.
I don't understand. I don't play this game for a while. I come back and all of a sudden
Enjoy. Monos.
it doesn't run correctly anymore.
No problem.
Shot. Strike your fancy.
Neutral.
At the next save, I'm gonna go fix this.
Pull up.
Finish.
Damage at critical levels. Unable to resume combat.
Impossible! That's...
Yes, Kokonoe. The result from back then. Detonator Ignis.
You twisted bastard! Lambda, return!
Returning.
Magical circles appear. The magical circle appears once again, a visible warping of time and space. Damage from the fight, Lambda vanishes into it.
Rarely has a test yielded such bountiful results. Many thanks, Kokonoe.
Anytime, asshole. You're not the only one who's just learned a thing or three.
So, we're no longer operating in Izuyoi's shadow then.
Colonel Relius, where are you right now?
Oh, hey, Hazama.
I thought I still had some time left, Hazama. Is that not the case?
You've got plenty. I was actually just calling to see if you could run a little errand for me, provided you're still down in the lower levels.
Okay, I will be right back again.
A little errand, he calls it.
There is a sewer system that exists beneath even the deepest part of the Kaka village, and Relius is heading straight into it at Hazama's request. A man of science has made these dank tunnels his home, if one can believe it. A man Hazama would like Relius to investigate and perhaps even retrieve. I'm sure you two would get along great, Hazama had said, leaving the Colonel even less enthusiastic about his quest. Wending his way through pathways that would confound a lesser man, Relius enters an area particularly thick with Seether. Hi, Arachne.
Is this abomination my target? This ooze deems me crazy. You're one of Kokonoe's assistants, I take it? Ah, drank too deep of the Boundary's heady brew, yes? You're more ambitious than I thought. Carmine, was it? You remember me. Given how prodigious an effort that must require, I'm flattered. You are doubtlessly the one I'm after. You're nothing but a fool who lost his sense of self by getting too close to the Boundary. I'm disappointed, Hazama. He wants you, for reasons I cannot fathom. It is pointless to resist.
And the result is...
The will of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Nope.
Enjoy. What say you? Strike your fancy.
We're gonna be doing this shit again, are we?
Strike your fancy.
Oh, this is even worse. This seems even worse because now the graphics are turned down, but the speed hasn't increased. Great, 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 great. I'm so fucking glad.
What say? Strike your fancy. Strike your fancy. Enjoy. What say? Monus. Pull up. Your efforts are mediocre.
Let's take it.
Ultimate.
Okay.
I'm different.
Strike your fancy. Infractus.
Counter.
Okay. So his X1 has to be really up close.
Enjoy. Attack. Enjoy.
Counter.
Strike your fancy.
Knock it off.
Impressive.
Come on, Arachne. Goodbye.
Phantom. I rather suspected you'd appear. I would love to go spelunking through this thing's soul, but I suppose we shouldn't keep Hazama waiting.
The words are hardly out of Relius' mouth when his body is engulfed in a bright light, and he vanishes. Relius's brow furrows. There's no sign of Phantom or Hazma or the unfortunate creature he's just subdued. Wherever Relius has ended up, he alone has been brought here.
An intervention of some sort?
Relius takes in his surroundings.
Boundary?
There is a barrier sealing this space off from the rest of existence. Even Phantom couldn't reach this place. Only a few beings known to man could have worked a maneuver of this complexity. Not only has he been sent somewhere totally impregnable, but he was rerouted in the midst of being teleported elsewhere. Pondering this, Relius knows full well whom he should expect to find here.
What do you want of me, Observer?
Rachel Alucard emerges from the shadows, as though in silent reply.
This is no longer a play in which you should interfere, Relius Clover. Leave the stage at once.
Interfere? You slander me, child. I've only come to enjoy the show.
What are your intentions towards Noelle Vermilion?
That thing was supposed to be incomplete. Yet here she is, the successor of the Azure. Was my interest not to be piqued? How I should love to dissect it, re-examine every inch of its architecture.
Rather extreme, don't you think?
You're one to talk, Rachel Alucard. Putting the Tsukuyomi unit into play like you did.
That is none of your concern.
Susanoo, which slashes time, and Tsukuyomi, which protects it.
Still your tongue, villain, lest you tempt me to do it in your stead.
The temperature drops several degrees as the threat in Rachel's words chills the very air itself. Relius does not have to be a scientific genius to know what's going to happen next.
There's no point in the two of us fighting, Observer. You know the rules by which this game is played.
Better than you, I dare say. I'm merely looking to pass the time. So, Sirrah, may I have this dance?
Noelle and Relius. That's going by a lot faster than I thought it would.
The will fate is starting. Rebel 1. Action!
What say you?
Okay, this makes no logical sense. I think Relius's fucking story is just cursed in some way. Because every time I have fought with him thus far, everything is lagging in the fight, but the background is moving, at least it seems, just fine. So, I don't know.
Strike your fancy. Strike your fancy.
What was that?
Denti boost. Monus. Denti boost. Monus. Miseria. Strike your fancy.
Now.
But I'll stop trying to focus on that and just focus on the actual fight in the story. Because this shit is distracting me.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't come near me.
Oh, I'll come near you.
In. I'm forward now.
Okay, I wanted to do a distortion finish, but whatever.
Observer, how long do you intend for us to trade these meaningless blows?
I have grown rather bored of it. I suppose I'm done.
How about you tell me what you're waiting for, in exchange for my having humored you?
It is a bad habit to slay every last mystery, you know.
Fair enough. I accept your words of wisdom.
The time has come, it seems.
What?
You were sufficient entertainment, I suppose. Now, if you'll excuse me.
And not a moment too soon, you monster.
The moment Rachel teleports away, the impregnable barrier that has surrounded them disappears. With the barrier gone, Relius senses a new presence nearby. Okay. So I believe it is this one. I shall have my comeuppance on that preening vampire. I cannot permit that imperious girl to thwart me as she pleases. Thankfully, she let the barrier down when she left, making it possible to follow. Relius summons Phantom, ready to pursue the vampire.
Teleport me to Castle Alucard, now. Why settle for but one dance when the night is still so young? Let's see this through to the end. I simply could not stay away, Princess.
How dare you set foot in my domain?
Frankly, I tire of you observers always getting in my way. I thought it'd be best to rid myself of such baggage while I can. Wouldn't you agree?
Rachel feels a great unease at the sight of this sudden, uninvited guest within her castle grounds, and his words, though genial at the surface, coarse with malice. No one could possibly teleport into her castle, yet Relius stands. Rachel steels her nerves and smooths her ruffles, ready for the fight.
What do you say I lead this time?
Ignis dashes towards Rachel, hunkered low to the ground, closing the distance in the blink of an eye. Her claws slash towards Rachel's delicate neck. Flustered as she is, Rachel ducks away a moment too late. It is a mistake that cost her life. Or would have.
Valkenhayn!
Are you injured, milady?
No, Valkenhayn. Many thanks.
The old man glares at Relius through clear eyes that belie his age. He's parried Ignis's killing blow with the same exertion it takes for him to set that out T, which is to say, none at all.
Relius Clover, or do these weary eyes deceive me?
Oh, this is good. This is good. Again, we've only seen Valkenhayn fight one other time, and that was with Ragna in the Continuum shift thing. So this is quite the experience. This is going to be great.
Valkenhayn R. Helsing. It's been, what, nearly a century? Or even longer, yes?
I'd heard the tales, but to see you in the flesh, I can hardly believe it.
To think that you yet draw breath in the same timeline as I. Our little play boasts quite the ensemble cast. The gods have a sense of humor, it seems.
How good of them, giving us this chance some 100 years on to trade fists. Madam Rachel, may I be so bold as to fight this duel in your stead?
Suit yourself. I tire of his audacity.
Ah, yes. I can feel the beast awakening within you. It's just like the good old days. Come, Valkenhayn, shed my blood if you can.
I mean to sever this relationship, Relius Clover, and whatever else of yours I can lay hold of.
Oh, I love the interaction between characters here.
The will fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
Enjoy, Manus.
Remarkable.
Sorry, Valkenhayn, but it seems that your old age is catching up with you.
Proceed with caution, Labrat. Monus! What power? Denti boost! Monus! Denti boost!
Oh, there's a drill attack.
Dear me.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Vil? Fool.
Dear me.
Enjoy. Attack. Strike your Denti. Denti boost. Monus. Strike your Denti. Strike your Denti.
Oh. Right, hold on.
Curious.
Of course, I use it just too much. Wait, did you just turn into a wolf? Impressive.
What say you? Infractus.
Counter.
What's wrong? I haven't all day, you know.
How am I to face his lordship?
See you, Valkenhayn. So sorry.
No! Relius, you bastard!
Valkenhayn falls to one knee, the other shattered and useless. Shuddering with pain gasp, he lashes out at Relius. Relius looks down at the bloodied wreck of a man he's battled so many times over the years and lets slip a morose sigh.
I suppose no one can escape the chill winds of old age. Not even the 6 heroes themselves.
Damn your eyes, Relius!
When your soul reaches hell, do give Clavis my regards.
Ignis hoists one gigantic arm to the sky, ready to end Valkenhayn's long and storied life. Rachel looks on, unable to save her manservant. Ignis drops an arm like a savage guillotine.
I see. So this is how it is, then.
Well then! There stands before Valkenhayn a man clad in all white. It is Hakumen, one of the 6 heroes. Relius backs away for several paces, Ignis following suit.
The Suzinoo unit.
2 against 2 seems like a much fairer fight. I trust you've no objections.
This is not your battle, Hakumen.
I summoned him here.
Madam Rachel,
You are old, Valkenhayn, and wise. But I am master of this house.
Quite right, milady. My apologies.
What a heartwarming exchange. Even if she can't be bothered to even your odds herself. What's the matter? Decided to act like a proper observer all of a sudden?
You misunderstand me. I said this would be a fairer fight. I did not say the odds were even.
Indeed. Fighting 2 of the 6 heroes will prove a challenge, even for me. Perhaps I should let her take care of the observer.
Her?
Relius stares into Rachel's eyes with smug defiance, as though she is the one at the disadvantage instead of him.
Intervene too much.
Teleportation magic?
A mage. Don't tell me it's her.
Bye, Rachel.
Wait!
Valkenhayn, that mage. Could it really have been?
To even ponder it is a knife to the heart. But yes.
I thought so. It's the 3rd of the 6 heroes. I think it's the cat. Not... yeah, okay.
The Imperator is almost here. I must prepare for her arrival.
Relius walks away, deep in thought once again.
Valkenhayn, you spry old wolf. Did I actually yearn for that victory? I have more to learn than I thought.
The thoughts slip away as quickly as they came. as Relius' mind returns to the matter at hand. What exactly will he observe next? One of the many possibilities of the Continuum shift. But because it's a bad ending...
Come to my aid, Professor Kokonoe.
Yes, yes, yes. Get your little beginning speech out of the way.
Greetings, I am Professor... Well, simply put... To be honest, if you're one of those nut bars... Very well. Lost track...
Here we go.
Enchanté.
The masked freak. Awesome.
Relius Clover at your service, Professor Kokonoe. You must have confused me with someone else, though I can't fathom how. Perhaps the wiring in your brain is amiss.
My brain is wired to forget the names of folks I'd love to punch in the nuts. Nothing amiss about that.
An interesting augmentation. Apropos of nothing, where are we?
Mysterious room, paradise, sad little lost children, Avalon! Seriously, guys, I've said that opening spiel about 1,000,000 times now. Pay attention! In this room, I'm the queen. You do as I say, buddy.
I suppose if you were to go in the actual order that the game suggests to you, then yes, at this point she would have said it a good 30 times. But even twice or 3 times was enough for me, so...
An interesting space you've managed to craft. I must analyze its architecture. Ignis!
Oh, hey, Ignis.
Hey, keep your tape measure to yourself. I'm in charge here.
A bit of silence, please. These measurements must be precise.
Why am I letting you hush me, damn it? Don't boss me around, creeper. Hey, I'm talking to you.
There's no need to scream, woman. I'm not deaf.
That is it! I'm gonna give you your damn advice to get you to the true ending and evict your smarmy ass ASAP!
Well, speak. I don't have all day.
How is it possible for someone to get on my nerves so much? Do I really have to give you advice? This sucks!
Very well. Not about to force it out of you.
This is the part where you fall to your knees and beg. I can't leave here without your sage advice. Please, oh sagacious Kokonoe, let your pearls of wisdom rain down upon my ignorant brow.
Rather gauche, but I can't deny your logic. All right, proceed with the giving of advice.
My blood pressure's gotta be off the friggin' charts right now.
Welcome to the club there, Kokonoe.
That doesn't sound like advice.
Calm, girl. This is your magical, timeless room. You're in charge. Stop being such a shitheel on the daddy front, yeah? That cute little son of yours deserves better. There. That's your hint.
Cute little son.
You're kidding, right?
Oh my god, Relius.
Your son? Carl? Come on, what the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, Carl. He is indeed my son. Right you are.
Carl, you poor little bastard.
Fair enough. I suppose the progeny could use a bit of affection every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't think the affection that you're going to give him is exactly what he's looking
I
for.
presume we're done here. Don't worry about the social niceties, Professor. I'll see myself out.
If I never see that idiot again, it'll be too soon.
I knew this one was going to be special, but yeah, alright. Okay. So hopefully, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode and find out what the fuck is wrong with the game. And I know I keep focusing on it, and I should just keep my mouth shut, but it bothers me so much that it is run relatively good until now, and all of a sudden it's just crapping out. So it's a little bothersome. But putting that aside, it is quite interesting, the whole thing about, well, first, Arachne, which we need to go through his story. Unfortunately, I was spoiled on that front, so I kind of understand what's going on with him. Oh, also about Phantom, again. I think it was kind of obvious, but at the same time, if you don't pay attention, maybe it isn't, that Phantom might actually be one of the 6 heroes, the female cat, not, fuck, what's his name? Wow, I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now. Ragnar's Master, whatever the case is. So that's 4, I think 4 of the 6 heroes that we have accounted for right now. I think. Regardless, I'm gonna stop blabbering and we're gonna end things off. In the next episode, we go to the true ending. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.